can't believe I believed everything we had was less. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of.
Hello, hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you guys are good. I'm just a bit tired because I've been trying to record this particular video. But it's a bit loud here, and something is just going wrong with my phone. But anyway, let us try for the last time. So as you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to be giving a few tips on how to get straight A's in varsity, because wholesome people get straight A's, and that's what we do. We get straight A's, and that's that and that. I'm also going to, but actually before I get into that, guys, can I just divert a bit? Ne? When I was in matric, when I did my matric, like my matric certificate is a joke. My matric certificate is a joke. My matric results were so bad that I could not even get into varsity, so I had to obviously upgrade, right? And I think this is specifically for people that are fresh out of matric and feeling very hopeless, right? Because also there's always that fear that, you know what, I didn't get these great marks in high school, so how am I going to then survive in varsity? Guys, I have a blocked nose, please bear with me. Right, yes, so there's this fear, will I even be able to make it out of varsity? I barely made it out of matric. How am I going to then work my magic? And I need a miracle, basically, right? So I'm here to tell you guys that there's hope. I'm going to try to leave my matric certificate here. I'm not sure. It was bad, guys, it was bad, but I'm gonna try to leave it up here, and I'm gonna leave my first year transcript results up here, so you guys can see, especially for my people that didn't do so well in matric. You can see that there is hope. Okay, let's get into it. I actually wrote it down. I wrote the tips down here, so I'll be looking down a lot to read here. Cool. So the first tip I have is that know the kind of student that you are. You must know the kind of learner that you are. How do you process information? How do I process information? I process information by talking, right? So I will sit in a lecture hall, I will know absolutely nothing. I will then talk, I will engage in conversations surrounding or regarding rather the conversations, the topics that we tackled in class. That's the kind of lesson I am. I talk to process information. I know other students, other people rather, like my friend, she processes information by writing notes. So maybe that works for you. That didn't work for me. I don't write notes. The only time I jot anything down is if I do like a chart or a graph. That's how I process information. I also know that other people will just sit in a lecture hall, listen, and have everything like down. Like they will just flourish. Just one lecture is all they need, and they can hear. They just process information by hearing, by listening. So maybe you're that kind of learner. So just research on the kind of learner that you are and how you process your information. Okay. Secondly, have a community. Guys, you cannot do varsity alone. You can't. You cannot. You need to have a community of people rooting for you, because it gets hard. It gets unbelievably hard. For me, my biggest community was my mom. Unfortunately, she passed 2 months into my varsity experience, but I remember one time calling her after my logistics test. Guys, I was not okay after that test. I was so sad. Like I just couldn't grasp that. Like I couldn't grasp that module. I called my mom and she reassured me, and guys, after that my confidence boosted, my hunger to know more about the course boosted. So have a community, have people that are cheering for you. Okay. Next one, familiarize yourself with the support staff. So the support staff in this case are the people that are available for you right there and then. So we have our lecturers and our tutors. Personally, I could not socialize with lecturers. I think it was for very personal reasons why I could not talk to lecturers. Um, they were a bit of a trigger to me, so I shied away from talking to lecturers. I did, however, talk to tutors. I have two tutors that, okay, one more than the other. Let me talk about this one. This guy carried me. He carried most of us actually. He carried me so effortlessly, so gently, like, as you know, I always tell my friends that if it was possible for me to give half my qualification to somebody, it would be him. Yo, there really is support for you guys. There really is support, and there are people that actually love their jobs and are there to always help. I'm gonna shout him out, but Peter, you helped me and my friends. You helped us so much. And funny enough, or weirdly enough, or luckily, I don't know, even after he stopped tutoring us, because he only tutored us in our first year, even after that, we could still go back to him and ask for, information, tips, advice, whatever. Like, he was always there and he was ready to help. So that is the next tip. The next tip is please consult. You need to make consultations your best friend. Do not be scared of lecturers. They are there to help. I've never in my whole life and my whole university career um, interacted with a horrible lecturer. I've never. I'm not saying that they are not there, but luckily for me, I've never experienced that. All lecturers that I've interacted with were ready to help. So please consult, 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 consult. And funny enough, one thing that um I've learned with consulting is that you end up receiving more information than you would have received in a lecture hall. So consult, okay? All right. The next one is have a balance. Guys, I don't know if I mentioned that I have a block nose and it's killing me, but anyway, have a balance. You don't want to work yourself to a pulp. It's a pulp. You don't want to do that. You want to have a balance. You want to, yes, leave varsity with your qualification, but you also want to leave varsity with a very healthy mind, a very stable mind, right? So have a balance. Personally, hated group, but what I loved doing was going restaurant hopping. So I would try at least a new restaurant every month. um I would dollop and just explore, and if you are into group, absolutely nothing wrong with that, but just have a balance. So you'd say Monday to Friday I'm going to be the best achieving student or the hardest working student rather, and then Friday immediately at 5 p.m. city girls and city boys are up, and that's absolutely fine. Just take care of your brain, okay? um the next one for me, very important, I think it's gonna be my last one, is guys, please know your background. It sounds so random what I'm saying, but know and understand where you come from, okay? For me, that's one thing that kept me grounded, especially because I knew or know that if certain things don't work out, certain things do not work out, then I don't have parents to fall back onto. I don't have millions waiting for me to just chop, whatever. I don't have a trust fund waiting for me. So school has to work out. My sisters have their own lives. I need to start making a life of my own. I don't know the situation you have with your background, where you're coming from. Some people don't. Some people as like have the pressure of working so hard to get the whole family out of poverty or whatever you want to call it. Some people, for you, you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. Like you are the first person and your entire lineage to go to varsity. It's a big deal, right? So always be grounded in that you know what, I am here for a mission to get this paper and give myself, and as unfortunate as this might sound, you want to give yourself a fighting chance and give your siblings or the people that you left at home a fighting chance as well. So know your background. The city lights are blinding. They are blinding. I don't want to lie to you. Everything flashy is in the city. Everything dreamy is here. All the rich people are here. All surprisingly, a lot happens in the city, but please remember where you come from. Remember that you have an entire community cheering you on, and just get this paper, man. Get this paper. And yeah, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will use these few tips. And yes, you can do it. For the people that are doubting themselves, you can do it. Straight A's are attainable. You can do it. Even with your shaky matric results like mine, you can do it. I am rooting for you. If you need advice, if you need tips, if you need just a venting session, I'm going to leave my email down below, and I'm your community as well. I'm absolutely rooting for people this year. Like, I'm rooting for people exploring the academic life this year, because I'm obsessed with academia, guys. I love academia. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I mentioned that already. Let me go treat this blocked nose. Let me get some medication, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.